Hi guys, it's a little bit different than normal, but I really do want to do some of these videos just to explain why I'm doing them. I really need to cut these ums out, it's awful. But yeah, so I wanted to explain why I'm doing these videos, and it's basically my younger brother, the middle of last year, took his own life, and ever since then I've struggled, as well as the other members of the family. We've all struggled in our own ways, but only just recently, these last 2 months, I've really struggled to come to terms with it, and it's just, I don't know what has happened. I've been depressed, I've been upset, and to a point where it's really affecting my life, and I'm just trying to get help and make myself me again. And little pointers are, I mean, ever since Jake has passed, I've written to him every single day through Facebook Messenger and just writing down little notes, because I miss him. I genuinely miss him, like anyone would miss their brother, their sibling, or just any family member or friend even. I mean, I'm not trying to say that I'm a special circumstance, because I'm not. Loss of someone you love is tragic, and I just want to log a little bit of how I'm coping or not coping, because let's face it, the reality of depression and grief, you're not okay all the time, and I've very quickly learned that. And all my life, I have been the person who has been fine through everything. There is nothing that can affect me. I am a superhero. I'm like Superman. Nothing bothers me. Let's get on with it. I'm okay, and I'd rather help other people than help myself. I'll just be quiet. I know that I'll be fine. But this really has kicked me back, and it's just made me realise that I am not as strong as what I thought I was. And again, I just want to reiterate that it's okay to not be as strong as you think you are. Unfortunately, it got so bad that 3 weeks ago I actually tried to take my own life, and I ended up in a low-level coma through an overdose. And yeah, I hurt a lot of people, and I am terribly sorry for that. But I didn't see it coming myself. I didn't want to do it, and if someone had asked me the day before I'd done it, would you ever consider doing that? I'd say no, because I wouldn't. But that night that it happened, I felt lower than low, and all I had on my mind was, I want to see Jake, because he is my world, and that will never go. That will never leave me. Jake to me is just, he's everything. His smile, his laugh, his addiction to games, that I wonder where he got that from. Yeah, so just take a breather. So since that incident 3 weeks ago, I've tried to seek help, which I did before. It happened a couple of weeks before, and it just didn't come soon enough. It really didn't. And I still need help. I see a counsellor once or twice a week that I have contact with throughout the week. I can contact her. She's fantastic. She really is fantastic. And any advice that I could give to someone who is going through depression or grief is to not bottle it up, because that is the worst thing that I've done over this well, it's been 14 months since Jake passed, and I've bottled it up all that time, and for some reason now it's just something sparked it, and It's been hard. It's been hard. But yeah, going back to it, the best advice that I can give is to seek help, for one, and number two, speak to someone. It doesn't have to be a friend or family. It doesn't have to be someone you know. Pick the phone up, call someone. Just get it off your chest. That's the best thing that I did, was to kind of speak to someone. And I didn't want to speak to friends or family, because I felt that if I told my friends or family, they would just agree with me and say, it's okay to feel like this, it's okay, like, you're okay, and just be as positive as possible, which I know anyone would be, and I would be if one of my friends come to me. But I wanted to see someone who was completely neutral to my story and situation. I wanted to, as I did, tell this lady that everything that had happened, and for her to say, okay, well, it's not normal to feel like this, it's not normal to do this, or this is what you can do to help yourself. These are little pointers to help you sleep at night, to take a little bit of the anxiety away, and just to help me on a daily basis. I mean, I've been seeing this lady for, I think I've had 3 sessions now, and I do feel a lot more confident. And this was one of the things that she told me to do. Not specifically, she didn't say to video log anything, but I feel confident enough to do that now. She told me to write things down to try and help me sleep. Before I go to bed, as I do, I write to Jake on Messenger every day, just to keep in contact, tell him a little story, which I'm hoping to do a video story for him, just something small, but so that he can see me tell him, and you can listen in on a couple of stories. But yeah, just writing things down before I go to bed, so that I'm getting them out of my mind and I'm putting them down on pieces of paper, rather than them staying in my head, which they do still. But the idea is to try and get them out of my head onto paper, and then I'm not thinking about them all night and all night and all night, which, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting a few hours sleep a night now, and it's nice, it's refreshing. But I just, it's hard, because whilst all of this is going on, I still feel like the world is against me. And that's nothing to do with anyone that I know or the people that are around me, because they're all fantastic, but it's my own doing. I can't even go and get a haircut because I'm so nervous of having to talk to people. I don't want to go back to the, well, that's a lie, I want to go back to the boxing gym so badly, but there's so many people there that I know, and I'm worried that if someone asks me, oh, where have you been? Oh, you've put a bit of weight on since you were last here, which I know I have. I really have. I've been comfort eating, and I've done a good job on that, believe me. But it's just, I'm so afraid of people asking me questions and how I'll react. I can't go to the grocery store with my partner Michelle without me feeling claustrophobic and hot and just panicky, almost like an anxiety attack. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully I can explain it better for you. But the purpose of this video is to just tell people that it's okay, and you will be okay, and I know that I will be okay. I'll make sure of it. I've got a good family behind me, I've got good friends, and human beings are nice people. There are strangers out there who want to help you, and don't be afraid to talk to someone. Please get help while you can, because if Jake had have seen this video, maybe he would have been able to get himself some help. And I hope this does help someone. Thank you.